start to open up the game, you know. And you see, the key is, this is part of the reason as well, a lot of the world's in fear. I mean, it's a touchy subject for me. I'll get to that one. This is a touchy subject. Right, a lot of people living in fear today, you know. If there's wars, bombs, all this kind of madness going on in the world, it's all fear, right? You know, it's like they've got the state has got this martial fear, and I ain't going to go too deeply in that. Those of you who know me know where I've been on my militant times. But what I'm saying to you is this: if you deeply believe in something, there's nothing you can't overcome. Understand what I'm saying here? Yeah? Hey, all right, Dan. All right, mate. I've seen you putting the stuff out. Well done. Keep it going, mate. Keep your chin up. All right. Spread the love out there. I know you're doing the right thing. All right. So you keep going, girl. All right. And hopefully we'll catch up sometime as well. Yeah, it's all positive, and yeah, hopefully, you know, you're going to go out. I know you're going to carve up some good deals. I'm seeing you putting on some good presentations out there. I've been tracking you and monitoring, and it's all good. That's really good, mate. I'm feeling that. Yeah, it's positive. All right. So where are we at? All right. What are we at now? All right. Have there no questions? I've run out of questions. I'll always be. How long have I got left on this thing?
15 minutes.
15 minutes. All right. So let me fuck it up. I want to talk about something. I want to talk. If the questions come in, I'll take them on. All right. Because yeah, I'm finding that out there today, especially with small businesses. There's a lot going on with small businesses, especially at a micro level. Yeah. We all want to be in a hurry. We all want to get to a point where it's getting. But it's all right. Keeping it simple, get rich quick, right? And I don't really like that, because it's not really about that. You know, it should be about a journey. Yeah, it should be about having a plan, a structured plan over 10, 15, 20 years or whatever it may take. You know, think about the lifestyle that you want. Visualize yourself 15, 20 years ahead. Whatever you're doing in life, just think about it that way. You know, I'm at the age now, I've got to start thinking about retirement. You know, and on that. I thought about that because when I was 20 years old, people say I was an old man before my time, you know. And what I'm saying, you can think about where you want to be, how that lifestyle that you want, yeah, and then start working backwards into that, and then start putting the things into place to get to that goal, yeah, that visionary objective. It's so important, especially when you're doing a business. Yeah, it's so important to actually create the foundation that you know you're going to sustain yourself, because it's not easy. I understand, and this is part of the reason why I said I'll put myself up there, because I understand that a lot of small businesses out there, especially in the inner cities, yeah, because that's where we're coming. The only way out really is to go and do our own thing, right? And you know, when you're coming out and you're doing your own thing, especially from a grassroots, yeah, it's a lot of the time. A lot of us, you know, we haven't had that schooling background. We haven't had the foundations. Not overly educated, but I'm here to tell you this: if you really believe it and you want it to happen, it's going to happen. Without a doubt, it's going to happen. All right, stick with the journey, keep tapping in. Any issues you have, any problems you have, all right, come and speak to your Uncle Von, mate. All right, because Uncle Von going to take care of things for you. Yeah, because there ain't much I ain't seen. All right, 34 years I've been out here. All right, 16 years old. All right, never worked for anyone in my life in that capacity, and I'm still here, and I'm here to tell the story. All right, and the story is, when you believe, when you know in deep in your heart that you want to do something, you want to achieve something, you want to get out there and do the right thing by yourself. It might be something you want to do all your life, or as a kid, or whatever it may be. Then go and do it. Because if you don't do it, I'm telling you, there's a lot of talent in the graveyard. Yeah, and you ain't going to be able to do it when you're pushing up daisies, are you? All right, so where you are now, if you're doing it and you're struggling, don't feel bad about it. Don't feel bad about it at all. Focus. Get on with it. Alright, understand, you're ahead of the rest. You're ahead of the ones that ain't started. Alright, you're going to have your ups and downs. But once you've got that vision, that beautiful vision, and that thing that keeps you going, the thing that gets you up every day, that thing that gives you the drive, the thing that makes you want to stand up and be counted, yeah, the thing that makes you want to represent, yeah, when you're out there, that's giving you that self-esteem, and that's making you feel like a human being again, you know, not just a statistic on the grind. You know, I've gone out in the mornings, I've got appointments, I go look at the tube station. First of all, it's like Sardine City, right? And then, on top of that, right, everybody's walking like robots, right? Because you know you ain't done it for a long time. It's like, what's going on? I'm scared. You stand on the platform, everyone does it in order. You get on the train, everyone does it in order. You look at someone too long, they got a paper, they stick it up in your face. Yeah, it's like, what is going on? So I'm telling you now, if you want to break away from the grind and you want to be a 5%er, as we call it, then just do it. It's not easy. No one says it's going to be easy. Alright? But you will find a way. Alright? And be straight. You don't have to have a business plan straight away. Believe you me. You need some sort of plan, an action plan. You don't have to have the ins and outs of business. You don't have to have all that. What you need to have is the hunger. Alright? And like I said, the right attitude. And if you've got hunger in your belly, yeah, and you're not, you don't give up easy, you're going to feel like giving up. You're going to feel like you want to stop. But do not stop. And I'll keep putting the information out there. I'll keep giving you what you need to make sure it happens, yeah? And then feel free, if you want to get online, an online meeting or whatever, I have them times as well, where I'll give you online, where you can come and see me in my surgery. I do the surgery on a Monday. It is every Monday I do the surgery one. Yeah, over in West London now. I want to get into East London, but I'm having difficulty at the moment. I want to get into Hackney, like I said earlier. Situation's going on over there at the moment, not very receptive, but we'll deal with that and we'll get there. But what I'm saying to you is there's online, and we can have an online one-to-one with you, half hour, whatever you need. So we can get it, because we're on a journey here together, you know? We're coming out the inner cities, we're coming out the grassroots, and we're not going to be statistics. And entrepreneurship and starting your own business sometimes is one of the only ways that you're going to get out of it, you know? Because, yeah, alright, let's put it like this. Those of us who work, I don't knock it, you don't understand what I'm saying, but those of us who really want to start and get something going in terms of a business and so on, I know what it's like. I know how painful it can be when you ain't got no one to talk to. When you feel alone, yeah, you feel isolated, you feel like everything's going wrong. You know, your whole world's coming apart, you know? And what I'm saying to you is this, you're not alone, alright? Because a lot of that pain, a lot of that journey, there ain't much I ain't experienced in over 30 odd years. Alright? And I'm still on my journey now. And I'm loving every minute of it. Right? I absolutely love it. You know why? Because I'm free. Right? The state don't have its chains on me. It never has and never will. So what I'm here to tell you is, what you got to focus on is focus on your dream. Yeah? Dreams cannot be taken away. Only you can tarnish your dream. And if you really believe in something, and you want something to happen, and you really want things to drive, and you really want that life that you've dreamed of, then make it happen. You get one life. So go for it, make it happen. Like I say, I know it's not maybe going to be easy, but here you can come and speak to your Uncle Von, and Uncle Von's going to give you some time and spread some love with you, you know? And make it happen, alright? What's going on there? I've seen a lot of things going on over there. Yeah. What's happening? Alright, I see you bouncing off with service. Do you know funeral directors? Yeah. I've seen enough of them. I've been close a few times as well, Kimmy. Off the top of my head, no, but I think what you need to do is inbox me on that one. I think I understand why you're asking that, and it's a good target market for what you're doing. It's a good point, right? Funeral directors, christenings, weddings, that sort of thing. Yeah, definitely we can. I've got a good database as well. How many contacts we got on that database? About what, 6 million or something? Yeah, but we've got a very big database, so I'll share some of that with you as well. With contacts, we'll see what's on there for you. But get in touch, inbox me, we'll link it up, and we'll start to make it happen. We'll book on, you know, like I said, I'm not getting over Essex way at the moment, but when I do, but we can do it online, and we'll make it happen for you. But yeah, I understand why you're asking that, and you keep going. Good to see you still at it. All right, flower power. You know, I can feel the energy coming. It's all good. It's all good. What else is going on over here? All right. So, you're having a technical difficulty going up. All right, we're having a few texts here, which is understandable. It's the first week. All right, so subject area. What I'm going to go into now is going to be on the art of selling. All right, the science of selling, and the basis of what you need to think. Now, if you think about selling in terms of opening questions, every day we speak in our lives, and it's very difficult to understand what we're doing and why we're doing it at times. But if you think of when you're communicating with someone and you're asking questions to receive a certain amount of information, well, that's what selling does when it wants to open someone up. You know, when you're selling something to someone, I don't think you just got to go and tell them everything about your product. All right, that's not it. All right, you can keep that hold that back a little bit. All right, and you know, start asking what they want. Yeah, maybe what issues they're having. Yeah, and understand what's going on in their head. Start to engage in that way. All right, because that's what good selling's about. Good selling's about tapping in to the party opposite, your prospect, tapping into their mindset. Remember, they're the ones that want to spend the money with you, or you want to spend the money with you. So find out what they want. Try and find out what it is that their needs are. All right, and what their issues are. What sort of issues are they having? And why are they having issues? All right, what sort of headaches are they having? And how potentially you can solve them. Now, if you know what you're doing and the service that you're doing back to front, and you understand the ins and outs of it, you'll know whether you can facilitate that. If you can't facilitate it, then you know to walk away. Now, what I see is a lot of people, when they're selling something, it's more of a push sell than a pull strategy. That's what you'll find most salespeople doing. They'll go out there and they'll tell you how wonderful their product is, how brilliant their product is, how fantastic their product is. But they've not actually listened to what that client's needs are. So what I'm telling you, first and foremost, it's like listening to a friend who's having an issue. You know, someone who's feeling a bit down, and you know they're having a few issues and so on. You know, you're not going to go blast them and seeking to make them happy. You've got to show some compassion. So what I'm saying, when you're dealing with clients, you know, show some compassion. Show them a listening ear, and reach out and engage with them. And I think you'll find then that you'll start to understand them a bit better. When you understand them a bit better, then you're able to facilitate them a bit better. And that's the key behind it. Yeah. Because if you can't facilitate your client, what have you got? You want to build a relationship with someone. There's no sense in getting involved in a relationship with someone you have very little about. So, in terms of clients, especially when you're dealing with repeat business, and you want that customer to come back over and over and over again, facilitation is the key. And I don't mean you've got to go above and beyond and end and everything else, but you know, you need to understand what your boundaries are. But get into that client's mind, get into their headset. And once you can do that, you'll find that you're able to reach out and engage and actually get that repeat business over and over and over again, because they're going to build up that bond with you. They're going to build up the trust in you. You know, there's two things clients want, and you know, I was taught this by a gentleman who mentors me, and you know, what they like to see is safe. What's that? I mean, okay, safe. They like to feel safe. You know, if they can feel safe with you, secure. You know, clients like, once they do that, they'll spend the money with you. You know, I want to feel confident in you, right? That if I spend my money, that I'm going to get what I want with this person, right? You know, and we're all in the age, and we're in the information age now. They say, right? It's all fast. I'm going to release an article actually coming up. There's a few I've got lined up. I've got to finish, and I'm going to put out there. So look out for them. They'll be coming. And what I'm finding, the information age, everyone's in a hurry. You know, but no one's going anywhere quick. Everyone's in the, you know, said, oh, I've got to be there, I've got to be there, go there, it's like, it's all gone mad, isn't it? Right? You know, the children are going supersonic, right? Everything's going in a hurry, right? But when you sit down and really take a step back and reflect and see what's really going on, yeah, and slow it down, what's really happening? You know, where's everything really going? So what I'm saying is, don't let that get you, because personally, the world's on a journey to a big bang. Don't let you be part of that big bang. Yeah, you've got to be grounded. Yeah, you've got to be earth-like. You know, plant yourself down and sit back. You know, look at things from a wider perspective. Don't follow that rat race. You know, and to just focus on what it is that you want to achieve. You know, and get that right. Yeah, don't let the world get you. You get the world, as they say in the Caribbean. You know, things don't run, we run things, isn't it? And that's how you got to be. You got to run things yourself. You know, be on top of it. And that sense of urgency, you only step it up when you need to, when you know you're going to execute. You know, have your target and nail it. All right, that's the key. Because without that, you're just going to burn a lot of energy. You're going to end up wasting a lot of time, and you're going to get very frustrated. And frustration is a killer of attitude. All right, because attitude always will conquer frustration. But over and over again, if you keep finding that attitude and you keep getting frustrated, it becomes like a climax. It's a battle with you and yourself. You know, my grandmaster used to tell me, the greatest battle, Von, is with yourself. And I'm meant to share that to you. The greatest battle on the journey you're on is going to be with yourself. And if you can manage that and you can deal with that, and you can reach out and deal with yourself in that journey, you're going to be able to succeed. Alright, so we're going to be here again next week, and it was nice reaching out, a bit different. It's a bit hot under these lights and so on, but you know, they're going into some kind of thing. They seem to feel that, you know, I've got something to say. So you know, I'm going to keep saying it and keep getting on with it. So keep pressing, keep plugging, keep going out there, keep getting it right, or seeking to get it right. And I'm going to be every week for you to press in and, you know, get them questions in, because I found the day 3 and I was a bit quiet. But you want to, if you're out there and you want to do 2 or 3 questions, or email them over to us, and you know, we'll get them in. Or, you know, we'll get them in and we'll deal with them as we're going through the session. But we're going to build it up, and you know, we're going to spread that love, as I said, with you, and we're going to get you moving. We're going to get you out there like troopers on the battlefield. You know, we're going to get you out there. It's going to be a 2B3 nation for us, mate, because we're in the city kids coming good. You know, and we don't muck about because we know what time it is. And we know what it takes to exist, and we know what it takes to coexist, right? Although they may knock us, that's not it, is it? You understand? I'm coming out the East End, and you know, those of you all over London and the UK, many places I've travelled over my country, and I've seen a lot of things going on, a lot of atrocities, a lot of things going on within the inner cities. But what I also know is a lot of talent in there, a lot of talent, and a lot of wasted talent too. Alright, and you know, that's not it anymore. So we got to stand up. We got to stand up and start doing the right thing. You know, and taking care of ourselves. We don't rely on people to do it. We do it ourselves. We become our own community by spreading that love. You know, and that's what we got to do. We got to start building each other, and being there for each other in the sense of a progression. If someone's got a dream, don't knock it. Yeah, pat them on the back and tell them keep going. Alright, you are it. Be it. Alright? And I'll see you next time. Spread some love. Peace.